The mother says, "Look, I smelled it. Delicious, right?" Paolo says, "Oh, Tamara. It's like this, you can't take the most expensive one, you can take the cheapest one, you're not working. I don't know what this craze is about taking everything from the most expensive one," and Tamara replied, "Wow, that's absurd, why talk like that, what a shame, come on daughter, let's go." The girl says, "Mom, buy this chocolate bar, it's cheap," and Tamara says, "The daughter, I'm going to buy it, it's on sale, you can put it in the cart," and Paolo says, "What is that?" The girl says, "Chocolate," and he says, "You can put it back there, who let you take it?" She replied, "Mom said it's cheap." Paolo turns around and says, "Oh Tamara, you know I'm out of money, you kill me with shame, give it back Melissa." The girl walks back to her mother and Paolo says, "If you want to buy it for her Tamara, you start working," and Tamara replied, "It costs you to take a chocolate bar that is on sale. It's been a while since the girl has eaten and leaves her daughter after Mom buys for you. I'm going to start working again," and Paolo says, "Then Mom buys? As? Does not work as leaning." Tamara says, "Wow, I feel like eating Nutella, I'll get a little one for us to take, okay love?" Paolo replied, "This thing is 20-something," and she says, "Honey, but I'm going to take the smallest one," and he says, "Give it back," and she says, "Look at this one, it's 7 reis, I'm going to take her," and he says, Tamara starts working, the neighbor sells dish towels, the other sells fruit, and what do you do? He just leans against my flap and gives this Nutella back, gives it back, and Tamara says, "It's very difficult," and he says, "It really is." Tamara says, "Your energy drink can, right? For things for your children cannot?" Paolo replied, "I work to pay my bills, very different from you who are stuck. For my energy drink I have money, and if you want to go to work," and Tamara says, "You're right, I'll sort it out." Far away Tamara thinks, "My God, I can't stand being treated like that anymore. He just knows how to humiliate me, and in public, with everyone looking, and he has money for his things, but today when I get home I'm going to solve this situation." A few hours later Tamara says, "We need to talk, I can't stand the way you're treating me Melissa, this is absurd, she just wanted to buy a chocolate and you denied it to her like that," and Paolo replied, "It's because her, or because of you. You go to the market, you think you have to buy everything and it doesn't matter what it is, you want to buy it, you want to spend my money," and Tamara says, "It was just a chocolate." Paolo says, "No, it's Nutella, it's chocolate, it's snacks, if I don't control you, you want to take the whole market and you think I look like a bank now?" Tamara says, "Don't be calm," and he keeps saying, "Look, I already have to pay the bills, pay the light bill, the water bill, it's an hour in the shower to wash my hair, and for God's sake, what are you thinking? Are you thinking my money is grass?" Tamara says, "Can I talk? You can't treat Melissa like that, she only asked for a chocolate, and how long has it been since we bought them chocolate?" Paolo says, "When I went to the market with my father, he would just buy a stuffed cookie and cut it in half for me and my brother, and that was only once a month. Now we have this habit of going to the market practically every day, and every time you go, it's 300 or 400 reis that stays there, and every time you want to buy its candy, it's chocolate bar," and Tamara says, "Are you going to stop talking so I can talk, or are you going to keep talking?" He replied, "I'm going to keep talking, to see if that gets into your thick head. You just stay at home taking care of the children, and I'm the one who brings the money, and my money you're not going to blow it like that," and she says, "I can speak now?" He says, "Talk," and she says, "I came to talk to you precisely for that reason, that I'm going to look for a job and I can't stand being under your thumb anymore, and you keep treating me like that and denying things to the children," and Paolo says, I'm denying it to the children, I already pay for school, I give clothes, I already pay the electricity and water bill, it's a car, it's gasoline, it's medicine, it's a doctor, it's clothes, it's hair, it's lipstick, it's everything and everything. Inside this house came from my money, you don't have respect for my money, I'll teach you to, and I'm not wrong, and anyone who was in that situation would say this. Did I stop buying rice? Did I stop buying beans? Did I stop buying mix? Tomorrow, they're bringing lunch to school, and that's my money, and now I have to buy a chocolate bar, I'm not rich, and Tamara says, "You're ignorant, that's what you are," and he confirms, and Tamara says, "You know what, takes your things and leaves," and he says, "I'm not leaving, it's my house, if you want to leave, you go, and she says, the house is mine too, I'm going to look for a job and I'm going to pay for my children, and he says, I will not leave from my house because you're telling us to, and we're going to do a test, you're going to look for a job and we're going to see how you're going to do, if you're going to like working, let's see if you're going to work 30 days a month and you're going to burn everything with your children buying chocolate and you don't know how to do anything, you'll earn minimum wage, the service is bad. With 900 reis you don't make a purchase and I'm tired of you and you know what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave. And Tamara says, and what next? You're going to leave, but you're leaving, get out of this house, I can't stand you anymore. And Paolo says, since you want me to leave I'll go, so I'm going to get the bloodsuckers off my back. And she replied, these bloodsuckers, they are your children, and even if you leave you will pay child support and continue to support them. And he said, it's like a friend of mine told me that he prefers to pay 30% of his salary and have 70%. And she says, oh, get out of my sight. And he says, I'm really going. And Tamara says, I would never accept a man treating my son even if he is the father, I will work and give everything to them.